growling and prowling out here with us, Sam. Thank you so much.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. This is one of our belief cards by Chuck Knox. Always have a plan and believe in it. Nothing good happens by accident. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials down 57, NASDAQ off 37, S&P's off 3. Gold contract down $24, trading at $1,198 an ounce. Silver down 70 cents at $16.35 an ounce. Platinum down 23 at $1,208 an ounce. Copper off 5.5 pennies at $2.88 a pound. Light sweet crude down $2.35, $55.46 a barrel. Bonds, we have the 10-year down 10.6, 127.07. 30-year off 4 at 145.02. King dollar up 65 ticks at 88.66. The euro's down 24 at 124.34, and the yen is down 1 at 117.67. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do we have out here? S&P right now, we're at 1992. We got to 1982 out here today. You're in the lower trading range, folks, meaning that you come back underneath the break top side from September. This is going to go after the October 15th swing point. Now, the low of the swing point is 1820 on the cash S&P. I suspect we're going to get right into that. Why? Because what you already have at the FTSE 100 in Europe, okay, she is already jamming right into that baby, and she has some juice as she's going into it. Dow Industrials. We go over to the Dow Industrials. What you have with the Dow is this. Dow Industrials are down 45 bucks. Not that that's a lot, but guess what? You get a little doji happening, or a large doji, actually. The spread in the Dow Industrials today, high was 17,403. The low was 17,115. So you can see that you almost had a you did have a 275-point spread out here today. Bottom line, the Dow Industrials, well, all the markets, folks, were up this morning, but all they were doing, I'll show you, is that they were doing a counter-trend bounce into the downdraft that had been created on Thursday afternoon. NASDAQ Composite. Now, what you have with the Composite also is down 34 bucks. You get the volume behind the move. The Composite's going to do some big numbers out here volume-wise. Thus far, we're already at 1.655. That's saying that the NASDAQ Composite is going to come in with about 2.3 billion shares on the way down. The Composite right now is 46.20, and 46.10 will get it back into the lower range, which will go after that October 15th swing point of 4116. That's a big number down, man. That's pretty intense, because that's 500 points from where we are, which is 9%. Gold contract, we go over to gold. They hit gold, well, they were hitting it all day. Bottom line, they hit it about an hour after the actual pit was closed. You had fast price destruction. The volume's not behind the move. This is what you have. You're down $24. You're $11.97. You're coming into the December 9th sign of strength. That's where we had 241,000 contracts. You're 138 there. You're also coming into the sign of strength that was developed on December 1st. That was 342,000 contracts. They got it going on price, no doubt. The juice is not behind the move. If we take a look at the XAU and the HUI, both of those also are pulling back. Both of them are pulling back with lighter volume. They are coming into also the high bars of the low. That's what they're doing right now. The XAU is at 64.93, and that is coming into the October 31st downdraft, as well as the high of the low there is 64.46. We haven't hit that point yet. That's the XAU. HUI, take a look at the HUI. It's doing the exact same setup. HUI right now is down 856. Friday, we came down with 21 million shares. That was going into 40 million. If we bring up a few of the equities, if I bring up AEM just to see the correlation, because you don't get the volume for the XAU and the HUI until about 8 o'clock in the evening. So if we bring up AEM and Eagle, that's down $1.75. You're doing 2.1 million shares. That is coming into 5.3 million. If you look at Gold Corp GG, that is coming down on 8 million shares, and that's coming into 20 million shares. Now, on Gold Corp, there's no doubt that you need a rejection of price here. Gold Corp is into that bar, meaning the downdraft bar. So we'll see whether Gold Corp can hold up. If we go over to Rango Resources, GLD, we take a look at GLD. That's down on 660,000 shares, and that's going into 2.2 million. That's building cause to get into higher price. Oil market, we go take a look at oil. What we have with oil is this. The A to B equals C to D, $55. We hit 55.18 out here today. We have done 384,000 contracts thus far. Now, we take the continuous contract in oil. This is what you have. We bring this back. What you're going to see is this. The further that we get, I believe we're just touching the top of it right now. Let's see. And what I'm talking about, folks, is I'm talking about the top of 55. There she is. Okay. The continuous contract right now is at 55.42. The high of the December 2008 lows was 54.62. We've hit 55.12. Right now, you're at 55.42. We'll see whether it gets into that price point and what it does once it gets in there. I suspect it's going to go hit it. So from where we were at the low today, which is 55.18, another half a dollar, 50 cents down, will get it to the top of that bar. If you go into the top of that bar by a couple dollars, that is saying that oil can actually go to $32, which is absolute mind-blowing, no doubt. We take a look at some of the commodities. Inside, you get crude oil down 3.9%. Silver's off 4.2%. Copper's down 2%. Gold's down 2%. Let's see. There it is. Gasoline. Unleaded. Unleaded gasoline right now is trading out at $1.58. What that's going to do, that is going to basically put gasoline at about $2.20 in many places, which is just amazing. Bonds. Let's go to the bond market. Bond market, folks, is still screaming that lower yield is coming, higher price in bonds. Right now, the 10-year has done 1.3 million contracts out here today. It hasn't held price. It got to 127.28. The high of October 15th is 129.28. That's what it's trying to do. But you have volume pushing into the last swing point. That was 1.4 million. We're going to end up doing about 1.35 million. The 30-year bond, you take a look at the 30-year. What we have with the 30-year, and the 30-year has been the leader here in an extraordinary way. 30-year is really is flat. We have at 145.04. We've done 367,000 contracts. The high of October 15th is 146.16. We've hit 145.24 today. That baby's going to get hit. You know, we'll see whether it gets taken out. King Dollar. What do we King Dollar do? King Dollar DXH5. King Dollar on Friday closed 5 ticks below the on the weekly bar that the high is in. What we have out here today, King Dollar tried to get to 88.87. Couldn't hold that price. It's at 88.65 right now. King Dollar is building cause to break down under this 87.45 area. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. Now, when we take a look at the... There she is. When we take a look at the UK... This is important to wrap your head around, folks, because the UK is screaming that we're going down into October 15th. The UK is down 9.2% in 6 trading days. We are at 61.82. The high of the October 15th low bar is 62.82. You're already $100 into that, baby. She's going to go after it. She's going to go after it tomorrow morning. Bottom line, folks, UK is screaming that we're going to go down in that S&P enter the 1820 bar. That's a long way. It's 170 points from where we are right now. 877-927-6648. Dow Industrials right now down 59. Nasdaq's off 34. S&Ps are off 2.5. You stay right there, folks. Come right back.